You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
With Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 62 looming over the horizon, we have brand new leaks and early draft spoilers in the upcoming chapter involving Moro having to battle against our heroes, and with these spoilers having to pick up exactly where we left off and basically showcasing what's about to happen involving Moro and our heroes, the question now lingers, where do our heroes stand by comparison to Moro's new powers, and what exactly does this mean as we begin to go forward in reaching the finale of the Galactic Patrol Prisoner arc, to where we are going to be covering the entirety of this manga chapter on the channel in English in just about a few days, along with providing you guys with additional spoilers and leaks for this upcoming manga chapter. So if you guys want to find out everything that happens involving Moro and our heroes, then I do encourage you guys to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single update on the channel, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys are simply stoked, ready, and excited to find out what's about to happen in this upcoming manga chapter. Now, courtesy of DBS Hype over on Twitter, as you guys can see on your screen, these are the earliest spoilers and early rough draft images for the upcoming manga chapter, and right off the bat there's an immediate stare down involving Piccolo, Goku, Gohan, Jocko, and of course Moro, and Moro doesn't seem to be concerned. He doesn't seem to be nervous at all that he's about to face off against our heroes, until then, as of course you guys can see, out of nowhere we observe how Vegeta is the first one to actually dash on up from the floor and kind of engage, or at least present, some level of threat to Moro. So this is actually very alarming because everyone seems to be nervous, Goku, Gohan, but the only person that seems to be the aggressor here is of course Vegeta. So Vegeta in fact does have a transformation as of course he rises up from the ground. We really don't know what kind of transformation he's using, whether he's using Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, but Moro's reaction to Vegeta bursting on up is actually, he's smiling because he doesn't seem to care. Until then, what Vegeta ends up doing, as you guys can see, is Vegeta winds up dashing directly at Moro, while of course Moro is still smiling. So a lot of people wanted Vegeta to do more. They wanted Vegeta to be the aggressor, and they actually thought that Vegeta actually had more in the tank, and he does. Vegeta still has more in the gas tank left, but as soon as he tries to hit Moro, Moro easily sidesteps out of the way. So as soon as he does this, Vegeta winds up cutting right through the ground. So clearly only then we get to see how Moro is looking down, and with Vegeta having to stare back up, he once again tries to attack Moro. He's kicking him, he's punching him, and mind you, Moro is smiling in his face. Moro doesn't seem to be challenged, he doesn't seem to be rivaled, but instead he's just smiling, he's laughing, and it really goes as far as to illustrate the point that Moro at this point is going to be so much stronger than both Goku and Vegeta that this is only as clear as day to tell us that Goku or Vegeta may not be the only ones that are going to be needed to win this fight against them, because if Vegeta really can't do much, and if Goku can't do much, then what more really can they do to even pose a threat to him? So Vegeta attacks Moro, Moro easily sidesteps, he dodges, he's taunting, he's flaunting, and as we get to see everyone else look up, as of course you guys can see, Vegeta is trying to do everything he can to attack Moro, and everyone is watching. It seems like Gohan is very concerned, and even as Moro is blocking off all of Vegeta's attacks, Vegeta at some point winds up actually connecting a really good and solid punch to Moro, until we notice how Moro grabs onto his punch, and then out of nowhere he just vanishes. So this dude not only is able to hang in there against Vegeta so easily, but he actually speed blitzes Vegeta so fast that there is a point towards the end of the panel below where he just vanishes so much so that Vegeta is absolutely shocked. Now, you might be wondering, where'd he go? Well, it looks like he is going to do exactly what 7-3 had done, and he winds up teleporting behind Vegeta, and he grabs Vegeta by the back of the neck. So Moro steals Vegeta's ability. So imagine this, right? Imagine Vegeta on planet Yardrad learning everything that he's just so desperately trying to learn, and then Moro actually steals that from him. This is such a terrifying scenario to be in the fact that Vegeta right now, arguably minus Ultra Instinct, poses the greatest threat against Moro, right? But not anymore, because everything that Vegeta had learned, Moro had now taken from him. And as soon as we get to see how Vegeta quickly backs away, we observe how there is a small kind of spherical looking emblem on Moro's palm, and it's kind of eerily similar to what 7-3 had on his head when he had 3 of those emblems on his head, but instead Moro has one on his palm, very similar to Android 19, and he reveals that in fact he did steal his techniques, he did steal his abilities, and Goku and Vegeta really don't know anything about this until Gohan actually informs everyone that in fact what Moro had just done was completely steal Vegeta's powers, and then that is when Moro actually moves in, and he's the one that becomes the aggressor. He ends up punching Vegeta several times, and he knocks Vegeta down onto the ground where, mind you, only a few hits was what it took to bring Vegeta down. So even right now, in this situation with Moro stealing his abilities, Moro easily one-shots Vegeta. He punches him around, punches him in the face, punches him in the chest, and as soon as Vegeta is shown hitting the ground below, what Moro does is he winds up sticking his hand out, and interestingly enough, he actually does something that we saw Vegeta do many times before, because as soon as Vegeta lifts his head up, you can see in one of the panels that there is blood coming from his widow peak, his forehead, so this dude got rocked so hard that he's bleeding. He's essentially bleeding out, and what Moro winds up doing is he sticks his hand out, weirdly enough, and he's charging up his energy, and the only other person that seems to know what the heck is about to happen is Vegeta, because from there, everyone, including Gohan, then notice exactly what Moro is about to do, because Moro is actually preparing to fire the Big Bang attack. So picture this, picture Moro actually having the ability to fire an attack like this, and he's about to do it with complete grace. So as of course we dive further into this, Moro winds up firing the Big Bang attack and ends up hitting the ground, and it destroys everything, and that's essentially where the rough drafts comes to an end, because there's nothing more from that point on. But just know the fact that Moro not only now has 7-3's abilities, his own abilities, but now he also has Vegeta's abilities. But by the end of all of this, I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below involving 3 specific things. Number 1, I want to know how strong you guys think Moro is now by comparison to Goku and Vegeta, which ultimately includes Vegeta's Spirit Fission and Goku's Ultra Instinct Omen power. Number 2 is, what do you guys believe is needed to take someone like Moro down, considering the fact that he is engaging against our heroes in such a way to where I don't think that they're going to be able to defeat him by themselves, so they're going to have to require something greater than what they have now in order to finish the job. And number 3, how do you think this arc is going to end involving Moro and our heroes? Are we going to see something miraculous happen? Are we going to have a third party be inserted even further than what's going on now? I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, later on this week, we are going to be getting more spoilers and more leaks for this upcoming manga chapter, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to find out what they're going to be, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up if you guys are simply ready to see what's going to happen involving Moro and our heroes. Thank you all so much for your time. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been a very rough couple of months going into 2020, so if my content had taken your mind off of things or brought you information and entertainment, then that really means a lot to me. So tune back in for the spoilers and the leaks, and also tune back in for the entire chapter on the channel. Thank you all once more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody, and take care. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Freezer.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan! This is my moment! I'm a part of his notification squad! Universe 7 can have all the fun! I just want the food!
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video! Show some love for the best community on YouTube!
Kakarot!